Hello everyone, Donnie Wanders here, and today I have wandered to the 9 Mile River Trails in Hants County, Nova Scotia. This trail is somewhere around 10 kilometers long if you do the complete trail. There are a series of loops on this trail, so if you wanted to come out here to explore, you don't have to do all 10 kilometers. And as you can see behind me, it's a very easy trail. There's very limited hills, so it's a nice, gentle trail. I've been hiking along the Comeau Lake trail, and I've done these trails before, but the reason that I wanted to come back here today is because the 9 Mile River Trails Association has just opened up a new loop, and it is called Karstaway. And there's one little sign here. They haven't updated all their signs yet. There are maps along this trail as well that show where the trails are, where you are on the trail, that sort of thing. And Karstaway is not on those maps yet. It says on the Trail Association page, this beautiful 1.25 kilometer multi-use trail weaves its way through a mature mossy mixed forest along the edge of a dole-line karst landscape. So this is kind of exciting because it's a great undertaking for any trail association to create a brand new trail and to get it open. So congratulations to the 9 Mile River Trails Association. This is a great accomplishment. Because this is a brand new trail, I'm just thinking about how much work goes into building a trail like this. It's nice and flat, but obviously like carved out of the slope that's behind me here. A lot of tree removal would have had to happen, quite a lot of planning and quite a big effort. And I really appreciate all the trail builders out there because this is really beautiful, as are most trails. I'm coming to the end of the new addition to the trails, and this is quite nice down here. There's a couple of little benches, a few footprints on the frozen lake here. Beautiful little lake. Since I'm here at the lake, I think I'll stop and have a rest. I packed a lunch today, so I think I'll take advantage of these benches and this view and have some hot soup. Well, I just had my lunch, so I'm all warmed up for my nice soup. And we're at a trail junction, so I thought I would show you on the map. I started here, took this red path which is called the Pitcher Plant Trail, to the Comeau Lake Trail, followed that out to about here, and then the new Karstaway Trail connects from here to here. And I'm not entirely sure what the shape is between here and here, but this is where we are now. There's Comeau Lake, where I just had my lunch, and I'm going to continue on this trail along this path, which is called the Hemlock Cathedral Trail. Then I'll hook back up with the Comeau Lake Trail and take that trail out. If you're wondering why this part of the trail, this loop, is called the Hemlock Cathedral, this is why. I'm on a section of the trail now that it's all these big, tall, beautiful trees in this nice open forest. I'm just finishing up the Hemlock Cathedral Trail, and it looks like I've made my way back to the Comeau Lake Trail. Conditions on this trail today have been excellent, but I do think that in the summer, spring, and fall, you would encounter a lot of mud. So this section of the trail I'm about to walk through is extremely muddy, but because it's been cold the last few days, it's all frozen. So super easy to navigate here, but yeah, I think you might want some mud boots through here during the wet seasons. Okay, I just hoofed it back to the last loop of this trail before we hit the parking area. There's a map here. So we're here. When I started over here and parked here and came in this way. So I'm going to head back this way. The first 2 kilometers of this trail, as you head out like towards the far loop, are mostly this like gravel crusher dust trail. Very easy, but the trail beyond the first like 2 kilometers is quite muddy. I'm glad that I came here today because the mud was all frozen, so not an issue today, but I do think that there's quite a lot of wetland areas back there, so it is going to be pretty muddy during any season when the ground isn't frozen or when it's not like a super dry late summer. But there are dozens and dozens of bridges and boardwalks to help you cross water courses in some of the more wetland areas. I will say too that this trail is mostly forested, like what you're looking at here now. There's not like a lot of views. There's no, breathtaking ocean scenes or anything like that here. Comeau Lake is very picturesque, and the area in the Hemlock Cathedral, it actually does kind of feel like a cathedral. It sounds different in there. It's very still, and the trees are really quite lovely in there. So when I say there's no big views, there aren't big majestic views, but it's still a really lovely trail. One thing I was thinking about as I was strolling along here is how awesome this trail would be in the winter when we get a little bit of snow. This would be an ideal trail for snowshoeing because there aren't any really big hills. So I might try and get back out here this winter if we get enough snow and do a little bit of snowshoeing. Other than that, this trail is appropriate for trail running, again, because it's pretty easy, but be mindful of mud when it's not frozen. And I saw a couple of people on mountain bikes, so I think this trail would probably be quite suitable for even like a beginner mountain biker. It would probably be pretty easy. So lots of options with the 9 Mile River Trail. Well, I made it back to the trailhead. That hike was just under 11 kilometers, and I did all of the loops on the 9 Mile River Trail system. So thank you for watching, and Donnie Wanders. We'll see you in the next one.